Our 5th annual spring meeting happened this year at Royal Birkdale and Formby golf clubs. We had 36 golfers from all around the UK and further afield come and meet like-minded people, play some golf, have some dinner, and we were lucky enough to be joined by Mike Howard from Mackenzie and Ebert and Joe McDonnell from McDonnell and Cooper to talk through the changes that both those courses have had this year for Royal Birkdale in the lead up to the Open, and Formby with a new 7th hole to address some of the issues they had on their 7th hole. The event was hugely oversubscribed, and we had to have a ballot to see who got in and who didn't, but if you didn't get in, we've got plenty more events coming up.
Firstly, to the 2 courses we've got to play these last 2 days. I mean, I've not played either of them, and neither have let down. They've been absolute treats. First, we've Birkdale in an open year. I mean, what an amazing experience.
Oh, you're joking. Oh! He's nearly killed the high vis.
What's he going to play? I mean, that's the thing, it can kind of vary. The back of the back tee to, say, a back pin could get to like 250-ish. Then there's a forward left tee here to a front pin can go down to about 160-ish. So there's a hole that's got a bit of variety in it if we want it. Well, if the R&A want it. So the general idea is, now that things are starting to firm up a bit, is that for a front pin you can pitch it short and chase it in, and for a back pin you can kind of pitch it on the front edge and feed it into the back left pin, which looks like we've got a back pin today anyway.
And then today just blew my socks off, if I'm totally honest. You know, not a bad hole there, and a great mix of different varieties. And secondly, for Formby today, for hosting us, I echo your comments, Ryan, in terms of the hospitality, not only just this morning and the friendliness of the staff and the quality of experience, but the food and the wine, absolutely top notch. Thank you very much.
I'm really struggling to gauge distance. Like, if they weren't stood there, yeah, I would have said it's way longer than it is. Like, now that they're there, it's brought it way closer.
Yeah. So that's the impression you get from the tee, which is great, and the way
and that's
should
242 to the face. So, what's the par?
4.
And what's the whole yardage?
400. What does it say on here? 388.
I feel like I'm trying to hit 235 shot out that middle bunker.
Okay.
The left bunker.
So that gives you, you know, obviously you've seen enough of this hole, even if you haven't played it, you've seen enough on social media. And you're just looking at the colours of golf, aren't you? Right, well, the right-hand side, we've added quite a lot of fairway, which means that you get a good lie but a difficult approach.
Yeah.
Rather than losing your ball or, you know, whatever, having an impossible shot. But when you're talking about driver and saying, well, I want to hang off, the point is that's very much one of the strategies off the tee, because if you do pump a drive down there, the land cambers in such a way from where he's standing now at the top there, it goes right to left and will, you know, push the ball down the hill.
I can see where he's walking now. Yeah. Can't see his feet.
Yeah. So it dips very abruptly there.
You don't see that at all. That's very well hidden.
Finished it? I think so. I normally mess it up. I don't play it very well normally. I don't think I've played any of the new holes very well since they were finished. Yeah.
Everyone, please put their hands together for the ceremonial opening tee shot struck by the defending champion, James Nicholson.
What's happened?
Hole in one out on 10. You could hear the roars. Muted roars, albeit. We've got champagne hopefully coming to the hut now. Did you hear?
Yeah, way too.
What's that?
Cheers, everyone. Let's get some glasses.
Just to look at courses and assess them, you could have said that the course was absolutely fine. One of the, I guess, downsides was that you had 3 par 3s playing the same direction with the same wind at a similar distance. 7 we've now shortened, but once we looked at the site and we had this space here, there was this opportunity to slide the old 15th over, move 16 over slightly, and then create this pocket to then get this hole, which is great that we're getting in the prevailing wind today, where it's playing down the wind. It's a par 3 that requires a bit of judgment on the ground and chasing it in with the wind behind as well. And then an added bonus that you've got this great backdrop of the clubhouse behind as well.
And it's a Stableford
competition. So I'll give everyone their scorecards on or around the first tee. Handicaps have been figured out. As Tom alluded to, there's a individual comp and a pairs comp. So there is an individual prize, but the winners of the spring meeting will be the pair. And we're going to do a draw now to decide who your partner is.
We've got Wes Rowley. Where's Wes? There he is.
With Mike Howard.
That's a sneaky good pair.
Tee times are already on that board behind Sam, which he criminally printed in about A3, so you might need to get your glasses out. But that will tell you who you're playing with, but your pairings, you might be paired with someone who you're not actually playing with the next 2 days, but it just gives it a nice social element and you've got no idea how your partner's getting on.
The soon-to-be custodians of 2 wonderful cookie jar logoed Lynx Masters, supplied by Titleist, of course, goes to Matthew Ford and Ryan Cleary. Well played.
To be able to put on what you have for us in this room, I think it's very special to gather a group of people who are also passionate about the game of golf and, you know, the podcast and everything that you guys do. I think it's truly amazing, and I really hope you go from strength to strength in what you're doing. So thank you from all of us.